reading from the Money and the Law of Attraction, Learning to Attract Wealth, Health, and Happiness by Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teaching of Abraham. We are now on page, let's see, 182. 182, and we are on the chapter 5. It's the career as profitable sources of pleasure. So nice. So welcome everyone. And also we want to read from the Abraham-Hicks cards today. So it's going to be a lot of expansion. It's going to be a lot of fun to hear what's coming us for us, because we're all in this together. And when we hear something, we know if you now are here listening what I have to share, it's you attracting it. And isn't that nice? Because if you feel interesting, if you feel curious about it, that's something from within you, that's attracted, that vibration of energy, of that's something you've been asked for, and now you will be given more of those you've been asked for, and it will be answered. And as you are more and more in alignment, we say when you're feeling, we say less resistant, but the path of least resistance, the path of most allowing is the path in the same way, but it's like a path that you're feeling better and better, feeling good. You feel that when something comes to you, you're feeling the words. It's not the words itself, but it's the energy behind the words, always. When you feel it resonate and your energy vibrates more, you feel more alive. It's just like that when you quiet your mind, just when you do the meditation. You quiet your mind, you're lessening the resistance, the energy arises from within, you feel more alive, you feel more energy comes through. Then you know that something truth about that energy in you, that feeling of the aliveness of who you truly are, and becoming of all of that in everything you desire, and everything you do, and everything you have, because that energy support and uplift you through everything, and it's ease up all of it, and it's very gentle and general, and you will be guided on the way. You have the support and uplifting from that energy of who you truly are, and it is the true most nature of who, and of all of us, who we truly are. We are the nature of the energy. And when we start to understand and to feel it by ourselves, and just like, this is something for me, I can feel it in my own way, because it's an individual preference, it's an individual experience. I know I have my own thoughts. I'm not thinking other people's thoughts, and I only think my own thoughts. I only feel my own feelings, what I'm thinking about. So it's all mine, and it's the same with you. And to understand that freedom, and to know that it really doesn't matter what's going on outside. I can understand it more now. It's really about, how do I feel? What do I want to create in my life? What do I love to focus in? What do I love to feel in every subject of life? When I'm holding the object of attention or something, what do I want to, and in the way of playful, from that alignment place. And when we see that, I want to deliberately create my own reality. Understand that I am the creator of my own reality. I am the creator of my own thoughts. And I'm feeling those things I'm thinking. If I am aware of it or not. But I know, as I'm more conscious, aware of deliberating and segment intending and quieting my mind, lessening resistance, feeling my energy arises, feeling good. And when I'm feeling good, when I focus, when I'm feeling good, only the energy, when I feel good, there's feel good thoughts. So I know when I more vibrate that energy, when I more are in that tune in, tap and turn on this, in that feel good energy, more and more, day by day, it's guiding me on the way for more and for more and for more. And it's like, and I know that it's not a destination. I know that also it's so nice to know that it's always moving forward and moving, expanding. And it's so looking forward for more and more. It is exciting, and it's satisfying with all that it is energized, it's aliveness, it's just like supporting all of who you are. It's inspiration comes through new ideas come through, new creations. All of this newness come from this energy of who we truly are. And it's so good to know. Never looks back, never go back to the past, figure out what's been going on there, never go any place like lack of it. Because the energy of who we are, it's not a lack, it's an abundance. It's abundance of unconditional love and unconditional appreciation for who you truly are and for all that you are conscious aware of with your physical senses, with everything you observe, you know. And when you come into that alignment and feel it by yourself, oh, such a freedom. And it's just like so nice. And we are all guided, so true, Jim. We are all so guided. And I got so inspired to just share this because I would love to open with that, because it's such a wonderful thing when we can experience by ourselves. It's individual for sure. We'll figure out our own way, and we haven't much time to do it right now because everything is a little more like we have to be by ourselves and figure out, and maybe you have to be with family and friends, but you find a time for you to reflect over this, to feel your own alignment. You can do it any moment. You practice this vibration more and more. You will feel unconditional. No matter what's going on outside, you can feel peace and comfort inside. Everything can, you say, either it's a little bit extreme, but everything can collapse around you, but still from within you can feel good. That is so unconditional, and we can if we practice. I'm just opening that up because it's so nice. I just felt good about speak it out, because really we're so free to feel good. Whatever contrast or whatever was going on in your life, we're so unconditional free to feel good anywhere, any moment, right now, right here. It's always new and refreshed. So good. And more to come. Feel your feelings, yeah. They are guiding you as they flow forward. That's so true, John. And that's the guidance system. Or we'll open up a little bit for that also. That's the guidance system we have. It's the guidance system is not telling us what's wrong or right about us. It's telling where our emotion are, what we are feeling in the moment. And immediately when we are feeling the feelings and knowing that, okay, I feel this now, right in the moment. We don't have to go back and figure out and fix it about it. Just to be acknowledge the feeling right in the moment when you feel that feeling. If there's a pain or anything, you feeling the pain. Then when you have no thought about what it is, we say we don't put so much attention on it. Mentally try to figure out what it is or fix it, but just like acknowledge it, and then moving into what feels a little bit better. You can feel the relief of that energy. You can feel that, oh, I can move forward. I don't have to hold on it. That's a beautiful thing too, because we never need to hold on any energy. If there's something unwanted coming into our experience, we don't have to hold our attention to it, because we're so free to prepare, and we're so free to say, this is something I don't prefer. You can just say it for yourself. This is something this is not my preferences, and you just like, what feels a little bit better. This is not something I prefer, but it's no resistance. You can feel it. This is something I don't prefer. But when you say it, you can feel there is no resistance into it. Okay, what feels a little bit better? What do I want? And more we train the vibration for the alignment for all experience and contrast we have, easier and easier it gets for us to feel the alignment more and more. And easier it gets. And better you feel, better it gets. And better it gets, better you feel. And this is a momentum of more and more and more. And that's our purpose for being here. And we will all be guided on our way. So good. And what a nice, beautiful thing. So, yeah. Happy, beautiful day. So many people here. Let's see. We have Jen, happy, beautiful Jen, and Becky, and Scott. And yeah. So what you said, Jen, when you feel any negative emotion, acknowledge it briefly. Yes. And deliberate flow forward to what feels better for your relief. I love that, briefly, because we don't have to rush it off. If you feel emotion, okay, this is what I feel. You can just feel it. Right now I feel a little bit pain. Right now I feel pain. And it feels a little bit better. When you're easy about it, it comes through for you to feel a little bit better. So ease it up. It is a very good thing. Yeah. Acknowledge it briefly. Be easy about it. Be easy with yourself. You know, be kind to yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. That's who we are. And when we self or unconditional love ourselves and be easy and gentle and generally in all of this, then more it will be so. And then those vibrations will match those things for us to experience with the relationship with anything, relationship with family, relationship with friends, relationship with your soulmate, your dear friend, your relationship with material thing, your relationship with everything, because everything is connected, everything is tuned in the vibration of pure love and source from within. Everything in the matters, every things that we can see, everything we can touch, physical things, has its pure love source energy in it. Every aspect of it. And when we can feel our own alignment, we can see the positive aspects of everything easy. So good. And more to come. So good. So let's move on. This is good. Is it immoral to get without giving? Is it immoral to get without giving? Jerry. Abraham, would you say that it would be morally or ethically correct for people to never give back? In other words, if they just lived on inherited money or won money, like the lottery, or lived off of welfare, or donated more money, would you say that would be appropriate for all of us? Abraham, your question still implies that there is a price to pay for the well-being that flows to you, and that some sort of action is required to justify the flowing of the well-being. That is not the case. It is neither necessary nor possible to justify the well-being that flows to you, but it is necessary to align with the well-being. You cannot focus upon lack of well-being and allow well-being into your experience. Many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, and then they try to compensate for the lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their action. So then they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. If you believe that you must work hard for the abundance that comes to you, then it cannot come without hard work. But in so many cases, the harder you work, the worse you feel. And the worse you feel, the more you disallow the results that you wanted to receive from your hard work. It is no wonder so many people are discouraged and do not know which way to turn. For it seems that no matter what they do not try. Appreciation and love and alignment to what is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak. In your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. Many complain of unfairness or injustice when they see some people receiving greatly but offering seemingly little effort, while others who work very hard often show very little success. But the law of attraction is always consistently just. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational patterns of thought. And nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating. And as you are vibrating, you are attracting. And so you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. Jerry. If we take money out of the equation, so to speak, then if we're not doing for the sake of money, What should we be doing with our life? Abraham. What most people are doing with most of their lives is offering action to try to compensate for vibrational imbalance. In other words, they think so much of things they do not want, and in doing so, they prevent what they do want from easily flowing into their experience. And then they try to compensate for the misalignment through action. If you would tend to your vibrational alignment first, by recognizing the value of your emotions and trying to focus upon things that feels good, you would benefit tremendously by that alignment, and wonderful things will flow to you with far less action. The majority of action that is offered today is offered amidst tremendous vibrational resistance. And that is the reason why so many people have come to believe that life is a struggle. It is also the reason why many, like you, believe that success and freedom are at odds with one another, when, in reality, they are actually synonymous. It is not necessary to take money out of the equation, but it is necessary that you make your quest for joy be the most dominant part of your equation. When you do that, abundance in all manner will flow to you. Welcome to planet Earth, Abraham. If we were talking to you on your first day of physical experience, we would be of great advantage to you because we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have, and your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. You live in a universe of absolute freedom. You're so free that every thought you think will attract unto you. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And so, utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto you. But this is not the first day of your life experience. In most cases, you are reading this long after you have been convinced that you are not free and that you are unworthy and that you must prove, through your action, that you are worthy of receiving. Many of you are currently involved in careers or work that you do not find pleasing, but you feel that you cannot just walk away because the financial repercussions would cause even greater discomfort than what you are already experiencing. Many others who do not currently have work that is producing income feel that discomfort of having no means of support or promise of future security. But no matter where you are currently standing, if you will make a decision to look at the positive aspects of where you are right now, you will stop the offering of resistance, which is the only thing holding you apart from what you desire. You do not have to go back and undo anything or beat up on yourself for what you have not yet accomplished. If you could, in, in essence, regard this moment as the beginning of your life experience, doing your best to resist the bad feeling, resistant thoughts of unworthiness, or resentment that often surround the subject of money, your financial picture would begin to change right now. You only have to say, here I am, on the first day of the rest of my physical life experience. And it is my dominant intent from this moment forward to look for reasons to feel good, I want to feel good. Nothing is more important to me than that I feel good. It's good. Take it in, little seconds. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. That's nature of all of us. That's why we're here. We want to feel good in everything we do, everything we have. We want to feel most good. In contrast, still when there's contrast, we want to feel good because we know in contrast is an expansion. There's a clarification when there's a contrast for what we more clearly now what we want from that. Because when we have something we do not want, we're more clearly about what we do want from that experience. Why? Because we can feel the energy of it. We can feel that this is something that I don't prefer. Then we can easily move forward what feels a little bit better. And we can clarify in our thoughts and our feelings about this experience and feel the energy of what do we want from it. And more we clarify in the vibration around it, then move on and don't hold on that attention on that unwanted experience, but moving forward and feeling good. Acknowledge what we want from this experience and moving forward, feeling our own alignment again. Then it's clarified, the energy is transformed and it's changing the vibration around that subject. And then next time it's different. It's a totally different experience. Why? Because you're feeling different about it. You have no thought about the unwanted. You're more deliberate, focused in the now, in the newness of the now and forward. So you're more creating that expansion and feeling that energy. So much goodness. The only thing, I just want to feel good. That's as simple as that. We can be as gentle. Just want to feel good. Generalizing it out. So good. Being in this moment, nothing is more important than we feel good. Yes, Jim. Let's take a moment to just relax and allow. Before I do this, say we're finished now with this reading part, but let's take some moment before we start reading the cards. The feeling goodness. So I know who I am. And you can just sit comfortable, find a good place, close your eyes if you want, and just relax and allow listening to my words. But know that just listen. You don't have to do anything about what I'm saying. You don't have to analyze it. You don't have to mentally try to figure out. But just relax and allow and breathe. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing as you allow the energy to come through. Focus on your breathing. A long, deep, slow breath in and a long, deep, slow breath out. It can be like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, and just find a rhythm of your own breathing in that way, if that feels good to you. And not only focus on your breathing, knowing that the only thing focusing is in your breathing. There can be words that you hear now that comes, but you don't do anything about it. You don't have anything, you don't mentally try to figure out or create a picture of it, but just breathing and allowing whatever words coming. You just feel the energy behind the words. Feel the breathing as you're breathing. You just breathe in and out. quieting my mind. Just breathing aloud. Path of least resistance. When there is no thought, the energy arises natural from within. That's the non-physical, that's the pure low source energy. And now just doing it more, and feeling more of that breathing, and just focus on the breathing. The more you can focus and only focus on the breathing as you breathe in and out, and feel how it feels when you're breathing in and out, and focus on how the air feels when you're breathing in and out, and focus in this breathing. The more you can feel by yourself how the energy of how the thoughts forms things, just listening, resisting to what is, and the becoming of who you really are now. The energy arises, the aliveness natural arises from your whole body, your inner body. Inner beingness is feeling its focus, you in you, one with all that is. Nothing you need to do that, nothing you need to have, just only focus on the breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Mind quiet more and more. If you feel that quieting more and more, then you feel the energy arises more and more. This is natural. More the mind quieting, and have no thought at all, and get it out of head of anything, any form, more the energy arises. Natural. That's the power of meditation. Only focus on the breathing, only focus on being, and then the energy arises. Meditation is about just focus on yourself, just focus on your own vibrational beingness, the feeling of who you truly are. And more you feel of who you truly are, more alive you feel. And more you feel alive of who you truly are, more to come. And you only have to take a 10-15 minutes. Do this process every day, just breathing aloud. The more you practice its vibration and feel it, the aliveness from within, more it becomes natural for you to feel it more and more every day. Easy, gentle, and general, just breathing and allowing it. Easing up all of it. Breathing in and breathing out. The whole body feels alive. It's like you can feel the whole energy of all of the energy you feel from within becomes one, and it feels more. And maybe then when you open up your eyes, maybe you look different. Yes, the energy from within when it arises, then the physical senses see things differently. The physical senses, what you see, hear, feel, taste, and smell, and the thoughts you now receive is different from the vibrational alignment of what you now feel, the newness of it and the refreshment. That's why it's so powerful many times when there is a resistance feeling to just breathe for a couple of breaths, finding your vibrational balance to your beingness, to your allowingness. And then when you start thinking again, it's like a new refreshed thought coming. Because the beingness is always new and refreshed, never looks back, never looks going backwards, always moving forward. And it always new and refreshed, and always expansion of all that is. When we come into the vibrational alignment with that energy, then everything is new and refreshed. What we now see is new and refreshed. What we now hear is new and refreshed. It's a difference. There's something new and expanding in it. And we don't have to mentally try to figure it out, but we can feel it when we are in our own alignment. Same with the feeling. The alignment is more. Maybe the vibrates more in the hands. Maybe your hands feels more alive. The feet feels more alive. The whole body feels more alive. You feel very focused in the newness of the now. The smell, the taste, when you taste something like drinking a coffee, the smell of it feels different. Now I'm holding focus on this one thing at a time. Drinking coffee, smelling, whatever I do when I'm moving, I just can feel my alive. I can feel who I really am. Freedom. No thought about what things should be or not be. No thought about anything outside of myself. Just feeling my own alignment. And then everything is new and refreshed. New and refreshed. Oh, now I receive a false new idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, now I receive a beautiful inspiration. I don't know where this is coming from. Thank you. Inspiration to speak it out. Like I'm doing now. That was my feeling. I felt inspired to do this process. It comes from my vibrational alignment with who I truly am. And now I'm speaking it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. It feels good. I know we all have our own guidance. It is so nice. I know we all have our own freedom. I know my freedom. I know everyone's freedom. I know that it's all up to me how I am feeling about anything and everything. And that's all up to other people for themselves and their way, to what they feel and think about and other things, and about anything and everything. Such some nice things to know. And focusing those things that feels good to me. It's easy for me from this vibrational standpoint where I am right now. It's easy for me to focus on those things that feels good to me. It's easy to daydream. It's easy to visualize. It's easy to feel the vibrational energy of what I'm thinking about. I can feel the sense of it. I can see the picture, clarification. I have a clarified picture of what I'm looking at. In my daydream, in my visualization, I have the sounds. I can clearly hear those words. I can feel the energy of it. Just like a bird when it's just like outside and just in the nature. I can feel the energy of it. Walking in the nature, I can feel it in my body right now. I can feel all right now. Sense and smell, taste the water, and smell it from the nature. This is fun. I love it. When I'm doing this, I'm doing it now. When do I visualize it? When do I daydreaming? I do it now. So everything takes place from the newness and the refreshment in the now, and then creating into the future in the newness and the refreshment in the now. Yes. So more I'm in alignment with the newness and the refreshment in the now, those things I will see in the future, in the newness and the refreshment in the now. Yes. What else? What's next? More to come. Oh, so there is no destination? No. There is just expansion, and there is up to me to find the vibrational balance to who I really am and feel my alignment. And then when I start finding my vibrational alignment first, and then take action, like say, then visualize and then daydream. It's lining up with the energy of it, and it's lining up for me to experience more and more of those things wanted. Yes. Wow. Is that truly what I'm here for? Yes. More to come. More to come. I can feel it. There is no resistance there. I can feel the path of allowingness. I can feel the path of just being. How things are aligning up. How things are lining up, and I'm just feeling good. And how easy it is for me to focus and concentrate. It's good. I can feel it right now. More to come. I appreciate it. Unconditionally, I love it. I appreciate it. All of it. I unconditionally love and appreciate myself and all that is. I do. I feel. I feel. I can feel the pure love source energy. Looking everyone eyes through source. It becomes more natural for me now, more as I am aware of it, my own beingness, to really feel who I truly am, who truly I am, and now I can easily feel who truly all that is from behind the concepts and thoughts or feeling behind all the words. I can really feel the essence of all that is. Yes. I can feel the aliveness from all of this. I feel it from within myself, and now it's easy to feel it as I'm observing it with my physical senses, but I'm conscious aware of that. So good. More to come. So good. There's also an inspiration coming through. So good to have something new. This is good. So let's do some, now as we are in this our own feel-good space, let's do some card reading and see what kind of information we will have from Abraham. There's always new and refreshed in those words, because words don't teach like experience does. And when those words comes through and we can feel our own alignment, our own present newness, refreshment in what we hear, then we really can understand and feel and moving forward toward more of feeling the trueness of the truth of who we really are, the feeling of feeling good and better and better and better, and more to come. So good. So this is what we're going to start with, the well-being cards. So good. We all come from one source God of pure love and light. We are all in this together. Yes, Jen. We are all in this together. We are all pure love, source, light. We are all in this together. That's why we can feel each other. That's why with no relationship with other people, if there will be no you, there would be no me. How easy is that? You're just like, if there would be no you, there would be no me. So we are all in this together. It's easy to understand that when we can just acknowledge that part. That yes, we are not separated. We are connected and collected, and more to come. So let's read from the cards. This is from the well-being cards. We will start with that. So the well-being cards from Abraham cards. Dear friends, words of new perspectives, words of an aligning perspective, words that were once known but somehow forgotten. That's what these well-being cards are about. Words don't teach, life experience teaches. But with these Abraham-Hicks words fresh in your mind, your every life experience will now be more meaningful to you. And since nothing is more important than feeling good, nothing is more valuable than these processes that will allow more of your natural well-being to flow. Have fun with these cards. Let these words inspire thoughts that will attract to you more of that which evokes your greatest joy. From our hearts, Jeremy and estimates. This is fun. So shuffling a little bit, and let's see what they bring up for us here. This is good. That's the card. And this is the card. How wonderful I am. How wonderful I am. A beautiful card from the well-being cards. We are wanting to awaken within you your memory of how wonderful you are, how good you are, and how worthy of whatever you are wanting you are. Oh, that is so beautiful. I want to read that one more time. It was so good. We are wanting to awaken within you your memory of how wonderful you are, how good you are, and how worthy of whatever you are wanting you are. Whew, goosebumps. Really good energy. Always good, these cards. So the next one is health and the law of attraction cards. This is fun. Dear friends, every part of your life is experienced through the perspective of your physical body. And when you feel good, everything you see looks better. And so, there are few things of greater value than the achievement of health and physical well-being. Not only does a good feeling body promote positive thoughts, but also positive thoughts promote a good feeling body. It is our expectation that as you ponder these cards, a new point of attraction will be activated within you that eventually can lead to a wonderful mood or attitude. For if you are able to find feelings of relief even when your body is hurting or sick, you will find physical improvement because your thoughts create your reality. Our love, Esther and Jerry. Oh, so good. This is our card for the health and the law of attraction. So let's see, say my strong imagine positive desires can outweigh negative beliefs patterns. Ooh. Anything that you practice in your mind until the idea begins to feel natural to you must come to physical fruition. The law of attraction guarantees it. As you practice new thoughts, reaching for improved emotions, and then see the evidence that the universe will provide, you will come to know your own true power. If someone were to tell you that you are experiencing an incurable disease, you could then say with confidence, I will decide what I will live, for I am the creator of my experience. If your desire is strong enough, it can outweigh your negative beliefs, and your recovery will begin. So good. My strong, imagined, positive desires can outweigh negative beliefs patterns. So good. So the next one is ask and it is given cards. Dear friends, I thought you've always been surrounded by the evidence of the law of attraction. A conscious awareness of this powerful law will be activated within you as you experience these beautiful cards. And your deliberate control of your experience will be dramatically enhanced. We know that you're meant to live a joyful life, and we also know that conscious, deliberate self-empowerment is essential to be able to live such a life. It pleases us to know that these cards will remind you that you do have personal control of your own life experience. Our love, Jerry and Esther. Was that the right card? Oh, this is something else. This is the law of attraction cards. Okay, cool. To wait for that, but that's the putting it there. That was like asking is given. There we go. There we go. Reading one more time, but it's good. It's good to read. So, dear friends, these beautiful cards capture the essence of the life-changing best-selling book, Ask and It Is Given. You will experience an enhancing of your personal power, which may, at first, seem illogical or even magical, as the energy stream from which these cards have come dovetails with the true essence of your own being. As you return for frequent visits to these beautiful cards, you will begin to notice a definite closing of the gap between where you are and where you want to be on all subjects that are important to you. Have fun with this. Our love, Esther and Jerry Hicks. So, happy beautiful day, Ksenia. Oh, that's the card. That's the card. Cool. So this is the card. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. You have the option of observing things as they are, or of imagining them as you want them to be. And whichever option you choose, your thoughts produce a vibration within you that equals your point of attraction. And then circumstances and events line up to match the vibrations that you will have offered. So beautiful. I have the ability to direct my own thoughts. So good. The money and the law of attraction cards. The next one. This is fun. More to come. Dear friends, while money is not absolutely essential to your experience, to most people, money and freedom are synonymous. And since an intense awareness of your right to be free is at the very core of that which you are, it follows. Therefore, that your relationship with money is one of the most important subjects of your life experience. And so, it is no wonder that you have such strong feelings about the subject of money. It is our expectation that as you ponder these cards every day, a new point of attraction will begin to be activated within you, bringing not only more money into your experience, but the evidence of your absolute freedom as well. Allah, Esther, Jerry. This is so good. Oh, that's the card. So this is the next one. My every story is attracting its vibrational match. My every story is attracting its vibrational match. Every thought that you think is vibrating at very personal frequency. And by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. That thought is now attracting another thought that is its vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that came before. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another, until eventually the thoughts will be powerful enough to attract a real life situation or manifestation. My every story is attracting this vibrational match. What a great message. So good. We have two more cards from reading from. Now is to get it into the vortex. Dear friends, it is always satisfying for me to be able to tap into the vibration of Abraham and to translate their empowering message into our current time and space. I really believe that this deck of cards not only contains everything necessary to attract and maintain wonderful relationships, but it also explains everything that we would ever need to understand about living our lives here in these bodies at this time. Every time I reflect upon the depth of understanding that is reflected in these cards, I am restored to my true nature. This deck of cards is my most precious possession. With love, Esther. So good. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the card. Not that's it, but that's it. More to come. That's it. More to come. That's the card. More to come. So this is the card from the relationship cards from Abraham-Hicks, and say, I'll not ask others to become different for me. I'll not ask others to become different for me. Let your vibrational relationships escrow, percolate, and give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then, when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want, to become what you want, so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want, and then the universe will bring you what you want. Yes, it's individual, it's all our own. It's not outside, it's inside. So good. So this is the last one, the law of attraction cards. So that was I was reading. The dear friends, let's see. I thought you've always been surrounded by the evidence of the law of attraction. A conscious awareness of this powerful law will be activated within you as you experience these beautiful cards. And your deliberate control of your experience will be dramatically enhanced. We know that you are meant to live a joyful life, and we also know that conscious, deliberate self-empowerment is essential to be able to live such a life. It pleases us to know that these cards will remind you that you do have personal control of your own life experience. Our love, Jerry and Esther. So good. There's two cards. So I'm reading this first card. Nice card. And it says, the universal law of attraction defined. The universal law of attraction defined. The law of attraction says, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. And while this may seem like a rather simple statement, it defines the most powerful law in the universe. The law that affects all things at all times. For nothing exists that is unaffected by this powerful law. The law of attraction says, the universal law of attraction defined. I will read one more time. The law of attraction says, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. And while this may seem like a rather simple statement, it defines the most powerful law in the universe. The law that affects all things at all times. For nothing exists that is unaffected by this powerful law. And this is the last card. It's your beingness. Nothing, just be. This is the meditation card. Just relax, allow, breathe, and enjoy. You know, as we are more allowing ourselves to feel, when there's no resisting to what is right now, the becoming of the energy that arises, the energy, it support everything what you are thinking about, what you are feeling. You know, it's not so good when that energy of who you really are is always supporting and uplifting everything you're thinking about when you are in that space. So when you're coming into a place from alignment, you will get these new ideas and inspiration and creativeness and passion. All of those good feelings will come to you, and the thoughts will support all of it, because your alignment is always supporting everything in you. It's supporting all that you want to be, do, and have. It's no description, but wonderful energy that's just becomes more and more and more and more and more. And it's so nice to know that we are supported, uplifted, loved, appreciated from this energy, from this pure love source energy. Nothing we need to earn. It's who we truly are. Is it something we can choose to come into place, into alignment? Yes. It is something we can focus in? Yes. Are we free to choose and focus in it? Yes. Can I deliberate more in that energy, in the alignment of it, and focus on those things that I want to be, do, and have, and feel it, and then experience more and more? Yes. Can I feel this newness and refreshment now, and quiet my mind, and feeling less of the resistance of what is, and becoming more of who I really am, and feeling good more and more and more every day? Most of it? Yes. Does it really matter that I'm sometimes getting into the resistance? No. But it really matters that, it really matters that for us, we don't really matter about if you're coming back, because we're always supporting, loving, and caring you about anyway. But we matter, because that's the emotional guidance system. You know, when you're feeling not good, there is an emotion guidance system saying, okay, this doesn't feel good. You can choose to what feels a little bit better. So it will, this who we truly are is always wanting us to come into this vibrational balance to who we truly are, and feel the energy first, and then do and have whatever we choose and focus on. Yes. So good. So good. So thank you very much for all of you who's been here co-creating with yourself, co-creating with each other, and we are all in this together, and there is more expansion to feel in every subjects and everything, and more to come. And so love you guys so much, and see you tomorrow. Enjoy your Saturday.